Ignite, very popular.
Yes, Matt, it is 1-1 at the moment. This is the final game uh, between these two anyway.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, those of you in the stream chat, how many of you is it your first time in here? I'd say 99% of you guys have been first time. And all of you in the Dong Squad, have you followed the stream? That's more importantly. That's the most important thing. Dong Squad seems
Yep.
to be spammed
Follow
every
button.
couple of seconds.
Not sure where the follow button is on the news Twitch thing, but make sure you click it. Turn the lights back off, Dara, apparently.
No, the lights. It looks better with the lights on, I thought.
I agree completely. And Dench Boys, yep, I remember
Whoa.
you from the Lee Sin Tourney. Tio asking for a Draven 1v1. Maybe we could do set up the 2v2s with specified champions. So Draven, then have to pick the support for everyone to use.
No. If we do Draven, it'll be straight up Draven v Draven. You gotta pay respect to the Draven.
Fair play. So we've got Best Darius EU. Olivana followed ages ago. That's great to hear.
Kane says his cheese failed in the last game, so resorting back to that cloth 5.
Best Darius EU switching it up and going for the red pot 3.
Okay, cloth 5 versus
Tom
red pot
Lowell says
3.
Vayne versus Vayne. The only problem with Vayne versus Vayne is the level 1, up to level 3, it can be. There's not much can be done, but I suppose once you do hit that level 3, especially level 6.
Level 6 the plays will be made. All these champions that you guys want will eventually, we will get around
Oh yeah,
to.
we'll host polls at the end of each of these tournaments for everyone to vote, so we can get an overall majority.
Urgot 1v1.
Trundle 1 versus 1. I want to join.
Trundle 1 versus 1 right now. The current state of Trundle, that'd actually be a bit of fun. Because
Yeah, I could see that.
there'd be dildos flying all over the place, and
Elgot 1v1 would be, just all out action. I mean,
yeah, everyone just keep going in on each other.
yeah.
So we have Kane up here in the top lane anyway with that cloth 5.
Yeah, guys, you send in your suggestions, but just send them all in at the end when we can get them into a poll and see what the majority of people want. Once we get that, we'll set up our next tournament to see. So, but I think we maybe could be looking at a 2v2 tournament next. We're not sure yet. So we'll work out all the stuff and see how it goes. But for now, focus on the game at hand between Best Darius EU and Kane, obviously at 1-1 at the moment.
Yeah, just waiting for minions now to meet in the center of the lane.
Minions just reaching the lane now. Best Darius EU stepping away from his tower to greet the lane.
Kane doing the same.
Push. Both players very wary because they both want a piece of each other now. Shifty says a Shifty versus Shifty for Best Shifty EU. We could do that, Shifty. That could work. Do it on a week by week basis, like 1 week 1 versus 1, next week 2 versus 2. No. But anyway,
That's not a bad idea.
game at hand. I think we could switch it up depending on whatever people want. I think we've had a lot of requests for 2v2 today.
Okay, a lot of action going down. Anyway, level 2 being hit first by Kane.
Yeah, I think though when you're looking at those trades, I mean, Kane is gonna come out on top regarding how long they stay in lane. Obviously, he's got I think now, Best RC has popped 2 pots already.
Yeah, Kane only taking out 1.
Kane's only used 1. He's actually disappeared into the bush off of my screen.
He was thinking about a recall. Oh, maybe he's just trying to bait the recall.
He's doing it in front of him, but he steps out of that into the bush, and he comes out of the bush, and stuns go down. A lot of damage. Kane coming out behind. Best Darius, you chase him into the bush.
He pops the potion, but hits that level 3.
You have to remember, in fights, they're exactly even. Kane
my god! Oh, I thought he was going to take a tower hit there.
He was running in, and now he's really fighting. But yeah, Kane once again. I think this Best Darius last pot, but he does have that red pot. If he chooses to engage and they choose to go for the match-winning fight, he will have that red pot at his disposal.
Okay, Kane just biding his time here. He's got pretty similar health, but I think Best Darius may have a bit extra.
It goes in for some stun, and Best Darius, you chase him down. Still no red pot used.
And these trades are very even.
Though.
Best Darius gets that auto off.
Yeah.
For all you that don't know, I think most people do know. Riven's passive does grant her extra attack damage.
Here we go.
Here we go. Auto attack.
He's in with the stun, and that's leveled it out. To be honest, because Kane's all out of pots, and so is Best Darius EU. Best Darius EU runs back to the bush, and he starts the recall.
Yeah. As I was saying, Riven's passive does guarantee extra attack damage after the use of ability, so that's why you should try to do one part of your Q, then get an auto attack off, then another auto attack, then another auto attack. And the speed at which you can do that can really separate the great from the average Riven players.
Yeah. Well,
Kane recalling here, even with this minion wave right in front of his tower. I think he wants to try and keep this wave as close to his tower without hitting it as possible. But this isn't going to work for him because that cannon minion is getting chunked down very, very quickly. And
what's the items picked up on Kane?
he's going to lose it now. Kane has gone for the red pot double cloth armor.
Best Darius comes back to lane with the Doran's Blade, red pot, and 2 health pots.
Okay.
Very offensive, and to say, sounds like Kane's gone quite defensive. Maybe looking for that Warden's mail again.
The Warden's mail did not work out when we last saw, so I can't imagine seeing it in this tournament again.
But I don't see what he'll go into. He might just keep him as flat cloth armor or something like that. I'm unsure.
He just gave us a flat cloth armor, I believe.
Yeah, maybe start going into some Dorans or longsword, whatever. Because he is currently ahead in CS.
Kane here just trying to get all the CS possible in the tower.
So let's point out both the level 5.
18 CS to the 20 C. Whoops. Need to walk around a bit. Here we go. Here's a fight. Big fight. Level 5.
And, oh, Best Darius EU getting chunked, but he's giving it back pretty heftily. He's just getting free autos on Kane while he's CSing.
Yeah, Kane did not come out better on that trade. Best Darius EU definitely took the best out of that exchange there.
He did.
He will hit level 6 slightly before him, I believe, as well. Oh, he goes in.
Kane all out of pots. He goes in. He's still got that red pot. He's still hanging on to it. Takes the tower.
Oh, he ignites barrier. Oh, he hits level 6.
Level 6. He still hasn't popped that red pot. Oh, he goes back in. This could be all over.
Wow,
there it is.
That was a misstep from Kane. But
Best Darius EU takes it. And considering he was at the bottom of our poll, he's come from behind to win the game. He wasn't expected to. So, great fought match there. And we'll now be going into Matze.
Best Darius takes it to 2-1.
Now Matze will go. Is it Silver Matze up against?
Matze versus Silver, indeed.
It is. Kane was the favourite to win, with 9 votes to Matze's 6, but he's now out. So it looks like the favourites to win are Matze and Silver. But obviously, with Best Darius EU beating the favourite, things could have changed.
Okay, let's try and get this underway ASAP. That is not Devon. No, Devon was unable to play, so we have best Darius EU taking his place.
Best Darius EU did have a spot though.
He did have a spot, but he missed his game. So, okay, we will have a quick look at the straw poll as it stands.
Come on, Matze coming out by Espen.
Okay.
And Silver's just, I'm not sure we know who Silver is. He's
Silver's a friend of Tim and Ramin and all those kind of guys.
Yep, so he's joined the tournament when he heard about Hayfon.
So let's try and get some votes in on this straw poll. Get these guys in here. Try and get them to vote for it. And I will lock in the Olaf.
Yep, the sedge has been locked in by me, and
we're just waiting for the game to begin now.
Yeah, so Gary remembers playing with him, and he's a beast. Well, he has got to this stage in the tournament, Gary, so you are correct. And
okay, Matze versus Silver.
Matt having knocked out a couple of the bigger players in this, including Baddie, a Plat 3 player. But he's most comfortable in the middle lane. Matt just went all in level 1.
Indeed, the cheese really did work out for him.
Thank you, Gary.
Okay.
Compliments noted.
Silver going for that barrier. Matt choosing the exhaust. Hopefully he's remembered to smartcast it this time. Because that did cost him a game versus Theodore in the Lee Sin 1v1 previously.
Yes, it did.
And now Matt's loading up a lot slower than Silver, but we've become accustomed to that. I will link the bracket in the stream just for any of you who haven't seen it. You will notice how many games we actually have played in this. It's been fun. It's been fantastic fun, to be honest. I really did enjoy all of these games.
Essex best county EU. No,
Okay.
I hate it here. But yeah, good luck. Have fun comes out from Silver there.
I'm sure Matty will reply
we'll
in similar fashion. He's decided to go for that red pot 3. I'm probably going to wait for that 4th potion as he's done all tournament. Not going to change things up too much.
Start being a puppy and rep Essex. Fine, Essex is amazing. I love it here, and I'm definitely not moving out from Essex ever. But anyway, the buy comes out from Silver. He goes for the cloth 5. This is becoming increasingly popular as we get to these later stages.
Yo, Dara, please stop abusing my PC speed. It's fast on the inside. Okay.
Gary, I banned you, Tio. I'll ban you all. Gary has free Rainer's mod. And, yes. Indeed.
I can't believe you just banned Tio.
No, Gary, no. Calfrazi obviously not mod. He's open to Gary's wrath of banning.
Yeah, well, we didn't get that shout out that Calfrazi was talking about, so no mod for Calfrazi.
Yeah. Like that shout out that was offered and was taken up but never happened.
I've heard
yes, Gary, there is talk of a 2v2 maybe in our next. Calfrazi said nah, mod comes first. So it's whoever decides what they want more.
Dude, hold on, Matt's moving back up to this top lane. He's gone for that red elixir and 4 potions, so things are getting ready to rumble in this first game of the best of 3. Will Matze go all in like he did against Paddy? Oh, he does. Yeah, he pops the red pot.
Come out. Red pot's gone.
That strat not going to work twice in a row, but it does give him a severe advantage in lane. So I don't know. Maybe it's a good strat anyway.
Yeah, maybe. I think he's just bullying them. He doesn't want them to get any XP. He doesn't want any CS. He just wants them to feel scared. He wants them to play passively for the rest of the kind of the lane phase they're in at the moment.
Yeah, you see, because if Matt, oh wow, awful exhaust coming out from Matze.
He's just pushing him back. He just wants him gone.
Yeah, he put a fat sad face.
2v2, but you can't reuse the same champion twice. That's a good idea, Gary. We'll have to make sure there's enough champs to go around, depending on how many people start the tournament and how many games we'd need to play. But of course,
I think that is very impractical.
Yeah. We can maybe set up a thing where your ADC support combo. You're limited to how many times you use the same combo, so you can't stomp the tournament with Graves, Taric.
Impractical. How do you say it? Fucking impractical?
Impractical.
Impractical. That's what it is. Impractical, I was saying. Impractical. Anyway, Matt's onto his last health potion.
Yeah, Matt's level 1 plan is, seeing as it hasn't gone through, I mean, I don't know how he's going to pick up from it. I don't mean that in a way as he's not going to, but I don't actually know what his plan is to bring this back.
Silver here just at full health here. He's got no potions left. Matt actually has 1 potion left. So that cloth 5.
Gary laying down the law in the chat.
Stupid.